Hey there! Have you ever stopped to think about the one thing that rules our lives more than anything else? It's that simple, powerful rhythm of the sun rising and setting. It's so constant, right? We barely even notice it. But why does it happen? What's really going on up there? Well, let's get into it.
So, it all starts with this one big question, something we see literally every day of our lives. The sun seems to travel across our sky, like clockwork. But here's the thing, is that journey what we actually think it is?
Okay, first things first, let's talk about that path, because what we're all seeing is, well, a kind of daily illusion. It's the rhythm that has basically dictated life on Earth for, forever.
I mean, we all know this pattern by heart, don't we? The sun pops up in the east. Around noon, it hits its highest point. And then, as the day winds down, it sets in the west. For all of human history, this has been our most reliable clock.
And what's so important here is that little word, seems. Our entire perception, everything our eyes tell us, is based on the idea that the sun is the one doing all the traveling. But what if that's not what's happening at all?
And that right there brings us to the big reveal. We're talking about a grand illusion. It's time to kind of flip the script on what we think we're seeing every day.
So let's just ask the question point blank. What if the sun is just staying put? And what if we, our whole planet, are the ones in motion, creating this amazing illusion of a sun that moves?
And yep, that's exactly it. The sun's journey is a total illusion. The real star of this daily show isn't the sun, it's Earth. We are all living on a giant spinning platform, hurtling through space.
So how does this incredible illusion actually work? Well, it all comes down to the mechanics of our planet's constant, unstoppable spin.
To get it, you gotta first imagine an invisible line, kind of like a giant skewer, running straight through our planet from the North Pole all the way down to the South Pole. This is the Earth's axis. It's the line that our whole world spins around. But here's a crucial detail. That axis isn't perfectly straight up and down. Nope, it's tilted. It's got a lean to it at a very specific angle of 23.5 degrees. Now, this little tilt has a massive impact, creating not just day and night, but our seasons too. But for now, we'll just focus on day and night.
And the movement of the Earth spinning on this tilted axis? That's what we call rotation. Just picture a basketball spinning on a player's fingertip. Our planet is doing that constantly, and we are all along for the ride.
This constant rotation is what directly creates our cycle of light and dark. It really is a tale of two halves of the world at any given moment.
And this is a really simple way to think about it. Imagine the sun is a giant lamp in a dark room. As the Earth spins, one half of it is always facing that lamp. That side is bathed in light, and for them, it's day. But the other half, well, it's facing away, cast in its own shadow. That side is experiencing night.
And because the Earth is always spinning, this is never static. It's a constant, flowing change. The part of the world seeing a sunrise is just rotating into the sun's light, while the part seeing a sunset is rotating out of it. Day is always turning into night, and night is always turning back into day.
Let's make this super real for a second. Think about India and the United States. They're on roughly opposite sides of the globe. So when the sun is shining bright over India, giving them daytime, the US is on the dark side of the planet, deep in the middle of nighttime. It's that simple.
So how long does this whole process take? How long for the Earth to complete one full spin on its axis? You probably guessed it. It takes 24 hours. And that, my friends, is what defines the length of one full day on our planet.
So now we know the why behind day and night. But this planetary spin creates some other really cool effects. So let's wrap up with a few extra cosmic fun facts.
I mean, this daily cycle gives us some key moments we measure our year by, right? Daytime is sunrise to sunset. Nighttime is sunset back to sunrise. But because of that tilt we talked about, the amount of daylight changes. The absolute shortest day of the year is called the winter solstice, and the longest, sunniest day is the summer solstice.
But I want to leave you with a fact that really puts everything into perspective. Just look at this number, 99%. What on earth could that be referring to?
That's right. The sun, our sun, contains 99% of all the stuff, all the mass in our entire solar system. It is the ultimate cosmic anchor. Its gravity is so immense that a tiny little planet like ours has no choice but to spin and orbit around it and not the other way around. In the end, our whole lives, how we sleep, when we work, our very sense of time, it's all dictated by this 24-hour spin. It is the rhythm of our world. Which leads me to one last fascinating thought.
If a day on Earth is 24 hours, what could a day be like on Mars or on Jupiter? Now that is a question for the cosmos. Thanks so much for tuning in.